Welcome to Lumbee Guarantee Bank Court. It's UNCP men's basketball here on the UNCP Sports Network. The Braves hosting Augusta, two of the top teams in the Peach Belt Conference, doing battle here on this Wednesday. Chris Clayton and Brandon Hodge with you. And Brandon, last time these two teams played on January 16th, UNCP got the win, 93-88 in Georgia. But it's tough to beat a team as good as the Jaguars twice in one season.
These are the best two rebounding teams in the PBC. Last time these two teams faced off, the Braves out-rebounded the Jags. And if the Braves want a victory today, they might have to repeat that same process.
And what's tough with Augusta is they're one of the best three-point shooting teams, not just in the conference, but in the country. The Jaguars knocked down more than 40% of their threes. That's a big key to their success.
And the Braves cannot let Augusta get shots early, cannot let the three-point shots fall early. They definitely have to get going defensively. And they have to force turnovers, create pressure, cause the Jaguars to mentally make mistakes.
We'll see if UNCP can hold off Augusta. The Jaguars also a very good defensive team. They're actually first in the conference in scoring defense. So the Jaguars are a complete package. That's why both these teams are tied with 3 conference losses this season. We are ready to get things going. Tip off with Kia Pruitt, Dean Williams in the midcourt circle. Braves the regular starting lineup. David Struther, Jamal Bryant, and Tyrell Kirk in the backcourt. Down low, it's Kia Pruitt and James Murray Boyles. Jaguars here moving right to left in their blue jerseys on the road. Semi-pro night here at Lumbee Guarantee Bank Court. Special promotion. UNCP would have to really light it up, but just for a note, if UNCP scores 125 points, everybody gets free corn dogs. How about that? To beat the shot clock buzzer, Dean Williams, one of the top 20 career scorers in Augusta history, gets the rebound and the putback. Tough shot by Bryant, can't get it to go, and the rebound taken down by Rafael Montero, first-year player for the Jaguars out of Brazil. Now a shot down low for Montero. And a nice start for Augusta, 4-0.
Kind of feels like Augusta is dictating the pace early on.
First basket was a little bit lucky, obviously an air ball that was caught for a putback, but 4-0 lead, a minute in. Shot off the dribble by Kirk, it's good. Tyrell Kirk knocks down the 3 for UNCP. Not been shooting very well lately coming into this game. The last 3, Kirk 2 of 13 from 3. That time he's able to drain it. Left-hand dribble for the point guard, Tyree Myers, blocked by Pruitt. Sent away on the floor for Augusta is Myers, Miguel Arnold, Tyvez Monroe, Rafael Montero, and of course, down low, Dean Williams. A lot of outside shooters on this Augusta team. Players that are versatile and dangerous from the perimeter, as we talked about in the pregame. Montero lost the handle, gets the foul call. So Rafael Montero, or rather, excuse me, that's Williams, of course. Williams, 6'8", out of Bristol, England. Preseason All-Peach Belt. Off to a really nice start with 4 points and a rebound as well. Don't have a ton of size. The Jaguars aren't the biggest team, but Williams is a real anchor down low and a big scoring threat.
The Braves definitely do have the size advantage in this one, but as you mentioned, Dean Williams, he is definitely a force in that paint. He's going to be someone the Braves are going to really have to stop today, especially on the glass.
Miss on the free throw. UNCP down 2 with possession. Struther out top. Give it over to Kirk. JB down low. He's working on Montero. Lost the handle. Pruitt, a 3. Off. He's been more comfortable from down there lately. Foul called against Augusta. Murray Boyles was hit in the face.
Speaking of Pruitt, how about last outing? The dunk by Kia Pruitt.
My goodness, dunk of the year. Gotta be. On Saturday against Georgia College. A vicious slam with the left hand. One of the highlights of the year. a highlight-ridden second half for UNCP in Saturday's win over Georgia College. The Braves took down the Bobcats 84-63 as Murray Boyles ties the game at 5 apiece. Augusta's last time out, also an impressive win on Saturday. They took down Columbus State 87-68. Jaguars are playing well. They have 3 consecutive wins. This is an Augusta team with a chance to win the Peach Belt Conference. They're in a clump with Francis Marion and, of course, USC Aiken and UNCP. It's a clump of 4 teams with a shot right now in mid-February for a conference championship.
This Augusta squad is so good at shooting the ball, lead the PBC in three-point shooting and free throw shooting. Definitely their strong suit.
Well, that's perfect timing because they're about to go to the free throw line for 3 free throws. They just had Tyvez Monroe sent to the floor. 6'2" senior out of Alexandria, Virginia. Jamal Bryant a little too aggressive on the closeout. Monroe cans the first. And the reason he's closing out so tight is because Monroe has been terrorizing teams in the Peach Belt his whole career. 197 career made threes for Monroe, which is 6th in Augusta history. So when Bryant saw Monroe pop open out there, he knew he had to try and close out as quick as he could. And he makes all 3 free throws. What a game it was last time these two teams played. The Braves with a 50-43 advantage in the second half back on January 16th at Augusta. Look at Kirk. Handles. Can't tie the game with a miss. Pruitt with a rebound. And back outside to Bryant. Murray Boyles, a tough fadeaway. No. Rebound Bryant. Sent to the floor and a foul. No, he's out of bounds. Sitting out of bounds there was Myers. He had his tail on the baseline and touched the basketball.
It was tough play on the glass by the Braves there, getting a couple offensive rebounds and still remain with possession.
Both teams having success with 2 offensive rebounds apiece. Here's Pruitt. Kirk with it now. Bryant's got a good look to tie the game, and he missed it way off to the left, and Rafael Montero gets the rebound. Myers up the floor. Dean Williams for 2. That's just a defensive lapse there as they let the ball over the top. And another Dean Williams layup.
Can't let Dean Williams get out open on the fast break. That's definitely a defensive breakdown for the Braves.
Pruitt a bit short. Monroe's got the board. Myers, the freshman out of Baltimore, Maryland, starting point guard this year. Williams controls it, trying to get the ball to Myers. And look at Williams. Right past Pruitt, the Peach Belt Defensive Player of the Year last year, and Dean Williams took him to the rim. 4 for 4. Williams has 9 points here, and we haven't even hit the first media timeout. Struther in front of the Jags bench. As the ball poked away for a moment. Working on Myers. Zone defense giving the Braves some issues. Loose ball. Williams diving for it. Jags begging for a timeout. And the VAR official says, nope, that's a shot clock violation. Our officials tonight, Billy Dunlap, J.W. Lucas, and Frankie Bordeaux. And we go to a media timeout. Shot clock violation. It'll be Augusta basketball. And what a start for the Jaguars. Dean Williams lighting up the Braves. It's Augusta 12, UNCP 5 on the UNCP Sports Network.
When a hospital invests in technology, skilled hands and keen eyes have new tools for diagnosing disease and making people better. At Scotland, we were the first in the region to provide 3D mammograms and robotic joint surgery, and the only hospital in the region to collaborate with Duke Health to offer both radiation and medical oncology for cancer patients. At Scotland, we invest in the newest technology for one simple reason: to deliver you closer care that's better by far.
Choose to transform.
Choose to discover.
Choose value.
Choose to make a difference.
Choose to succeed.
Choose to be a Brave.
When you choose UNC Pembroke, you choose small classes and personal attention. You choose quality and affordability. Because we are an NC Promise campus, tuition is only $500 a semester in-state. and $2,500 a semester out of state. Visit uncp.edu or call 910-521-6262 for more information.
And we're back at Pembroke. Our score, Augusta 12, UNCP 5. Jaguars with 7 unanswered points, the last 143. UNCP just committed a shot clock violation as well. So Augusta in full control behind 9 points from the senior Dean Williams.
Definitely using his size to his advantage. One of the only teams on this Jag squad that can really match up with the Braves.
Yeah, he's 6'8". Jags have some kind of scrappy, undersized players, but they're still the second best rebounding team in the PBC. He just brought Robert Barland onto the floor, and he's got a layup. Barland, the 6'8" freshman out of Finland. He was a member of the Finland junior national team, and he's able to score there. Augusta with a 9-0 run early on. Strother lost it. Back up top to Pruitt. Kirk with a step to the rim. Awkward play, hung in the air a while, and the ball is off of Augusta out of bounds on the baseline.
Augusta's really challenging the Braves defensively right now. The Braves struggling to get shots to go in.
Braves as a team not shooting the ball great from 3 really the last month or so of the season. Last time these two teams played is Pruitt attacks and slams in the middle of the key. What a move to break a 9-0 Jaguars 1. Just to finish that thought, the last time these two teams played, UNCP got the win and only made 3 threes. So the Braves have proven they don't have to make outside shots to win games, but obviously it's a nice bonus to knock down those looks. Myers in the corner. Shot clock at 10. Thrown away. Strother's got it for the Braves. Right down the middle. Tough shot. What a finish by Strother.
Good patience by Strother to create the contact, get the layup to go in. Tough play.
And UNCP now with their first steal of the game. Foul on Augusta on the inside. The Braves especially disruptive lately. Just a tad under 14 steals per game the last 5 outings. As we know, the Braves at their best when they can force turnovers, get out and run. Their half-court offense has been a little bit inconsistent this year, so when they're getting run-out dunks and layups, it is really tough to handle the Braves. Kinsey being guarded tightly with some great defense by Darren Lucas White and a jump ball. Braves will keep it, but how about Lucas White, the freshman from Capitol Heights, Maryland, harassing Kinsey? Subbing for the Braves, Cam Hamilton will replace Kirk. Hamilton shooting well lately for UNCP. He has 8 made threes his last 3 games. He'll inbound the ball right next to head coach for Augusta, Dip Mitras. Mitras in his 14th season at the helm. Really a Jaguars legendary head coach. Ben Miller talking about Mitras with the utmost respect. He's done a great job with this Augusta program, and they have reached new heights under his leadership, including a few appearances in the Elite 8.
They're on their way to another successful year, a 16-5 record.
Yeah, still a chance at a Peach Belt title as well. Levi lost the ball on the inside. Out in the corner, it's Cracknell. They swing it around. Bird has it, trying to lob down to Williams. Braves throwing some extra bodies now at Williams. Bird looking to get to the rim. Nice feed, but a contest from Levi throws off the look of Barland. Levi so active down low, and it shows up on that play. It's a big game in the PBC. Eyes of the conference, especially of Aiken and Francis Marion on this game. UNCP keeps it, and Coach Mitras jumping up and down, very animated. These are 2 of the most animated coaches in the Peach Belt as well. It should be some entertaining reactions and responses from these coaches on both sidelines. Inbound to Kinsey. Aaron Bird, the senior's all over him. Bird out of Washington, D.C., 111 career games for Augusta. Struther, oh, what a move. Kick in the corner, Hamilton wide open. Long. Levi's got the board. And he's tied up by Barland. And it'll be Jaguars basketball. It's a battle royale in the paint. Both teams physical. I mean, Ben Miller's called out his team at times this year for being soft on the inside. He said that after Lander, UNCP, with that tough loss on the road. He said, I thought we were soft on the inside. And UNCP looked like they're toughening up on both ends of the floor, but the Jaguars, with some undersized players, are a very physical team.
A great coach is an honest coach. Ben Miller going to speak the truth, whether his players like it or not.
Carson Mounts in the game, looking to battle down low along with Spencer Levi in the front court. Jaguars with 7 on the shot clock. Get it into Bird, wide open, and the banker is through. Well-executed inbound play. The Braves had 4 unanswered. Augusta hadn't scored in 3 minutes before that Aaron Bird jump shot.
Looked like a defensive miscommunication on the inbound.
Carson Mounts at the free throw line, knocks it down. Mounts, for a guy 6'10", so dangerous from the mid-range. Got another one to go.
Very rare combination for a big man and a jump shot.
Kirk waiting to check in at the scorers table for UNCP. What a back cut. Darren Lucas White, he scores. Lucas White, a McDonald's All-America nominee in high school last year. He was electric at Fairmont Heights High School. Foul on Augusta. And we go to immediate timeout. Jaguars feeling good. Mitras still wants to talk it over with the officials, but Augusta has come to play in this big-time Peach Belt clash. And we're back after this 7-point lead for the Jags on the UNCP Sports Network.
Adidas is the official apparel sponsor for all 16 of UNC Pembroke varsity athletic teams. Adidas provides some of the most innovative products in the shoe and apparel industry and is one of the most recognizable brands worldwide. We thank Adidas for all its support in offering UNC Pembroke the best for its student athletes. Go Braves!
Lumbee River Electric Membership Corporation belongs to the members it serves. That means their members have a say in how their co-op is run. And with members in charge, you can feel confident that the decisions made are in your best interest and the best interest of your community. Doesn't that sound good? Members know they can trust LREMC because it was created not to make profits, but to deliver on this promise, providing safe, reliable, and affordable electricity. 4 values are the foundation of LREMC's service to its members: innovation, commitment to community, accountability, and integrity. These values represent the cooperative difference and how their co-op earns the trust of members every day.
Back at Lumbee Guarantee Bank Court. Coming out of the second media timeout, UNCP down 7. The Jaguars went on a 9-0 run to go up 14-5. Been kind of back and forth since that point. And now UNCP with the basketball. Got plenty of time, 24 on the shot clock. So far, UNCP 5 of 13 from the field. That's 38%. Inbound to Hamilton in the corner. Kirk trying to give it to Levi. It deflected, but it gets to him. Out to Hamilton. 3 is out. Mounts got the rebound. Throws it up, missed. The tip is off. The ball's ping-ponging around off a couple players' faces and out of bounds. Braves keep control of it.
It's a wild play in the paint on that possession. Somehow goes the Braves' way.
There's the inbound to Levi. Now to Mounts. Over to Kinsey. UNCP keeps it. Augusta just so disruptive defensively. They have the best scoring defense in the conference. And they're showing why right now. UNCP is getting thrown off offensively. Again, the half-court offense is not really there right now for the Braves. Here's Kinsey. The acrobatic layup is off. Levi with almost a spectacular one-hand jam. But he couldn't get it to go.
That arm was just a couple inches longer.
Levi, though, 4 rebounds so far. Actually, 5 rebounds already for Levi. Foul off the ball. Levi bumped Williams. And that is the first foul on Levi. Pretty clean game so far. Only 2 fouls on the Braves and 3 on Augusta. How about the platoon swap? 4 new players in there for the Jaguars.
A depth-heavy team, Jaguars are.
They've got Myers, Arnold, Monroe, Montero, and Williams on the floor. Arnold has it. This is Miguel Arnold, the freshman, a knockdown shooter. Over to Williams. He attacks. Draws the foul. Nope, travel. Well, Levi left his feet, but that time Williams, a little bit of a mental error, shuffled the feet.
It was a good call by the refs.
For Levi, he kind of dodged a bullet there. Definitely could have been a situation where Williams draws a foul. Williams has 9 points, 4 for 4 from the field, but he scored those 9 the first 5 minutes of the game. Hamilton looking to, ooh, what a move. Cam Hamilton, he's got it! You know, it seems like Hamilton is better off the dribble with a defender nearby than he is wide open. He just loves the challenge of taking a defender one-on-one, and he is an electric scorer in his freshman year for UNCP, dropping just under 10 a game.
Really agile of a player he is.
Montero drops it through right over Mounts. Augusta back up by 6. They haven't updated the scoreboard yet, but the Jaguars are at 20-14. Here's Hamilton on the attack. To the rim, he slithers through and somehow found himself under the rim for a left-hand finish.
Went straight through 2 Augusta players with a tight window and somehow makes room for that layup. Incredible by Cam Hamilton.
Montero up top. Back to Tyree Myers, back to Montero. Size disadvantage, but Montero is still an effective post player despite his height disadvantage. That time Mounts with a great defense, forcing the miss. Get it to Levi. That's a charge. Well done by Williams. Had position, took the bump, and it's 2 fouls now on Spencer Levi.
Levi did lean in with that shoulder, gave him a hard push, and it was a clean call.
Now Levi's got to exit to the bench. JB, James Murray Boyles, back into the game. Oh, he slipped. Myers slipped in the backcourt. Got rid of it to Arnold. Kenzie's got a steal. Nice pass to JB. Corner, Hamilton. 3. In and out. Rebound Mounts. Stolen away by Myers. The freshman on the attack loses the handle. Give it to Montero. He gets downhill and takes the foul. Wow, wild play. But ultimately, the Jaguars with 2 from Montero at the free throw line. How about Tyree Myers? Ripped it right away from Mounts. Myers, just a freshman. He's 6th in the Peach Belt with just under 5 assists per game. Making a big play to set up Montero down low.
And the rimmed out 3 by Cam Hamilton. That would have been a huge game changer.
Montero's first free throw somehow rolls off. Certainly would have been a momentum boost for UNCP. Couldn't get it to go. In front of a nice home crowd here at semi-pro night. University of North Carolina at Pembroke. And the second free throw goes in. JB working on Williams. Back out to Kirk near half court. So with 15 on the shot clock, they'll get some action going. Kirk off a Mounts screen. Give it to Mounts. Free throw line. Long. And Williams, an athletic rebound as he skies, hung in the air, and ripped it down. Myers to the rim. Can't finish, but he is fouled. And now we'll go to another media timeout. The Braves, the big opportunity to take some momentum. Couldn't get the shot to fall, but ultimately it's a close, competitive game. That's exactly what we expected between 2 of the Peach Belt's best. Augusta 21, UNCP 16 on the UNCP Sports Network.
Ever wondered why our sponsor, Lumberton Chevrolet Buick Cadillac GMC, has such a long name? One reason is the tremendous variety of cars and trucks they offer to meet every need. Great-looking Chevrolets, Buicks, Cadillacs, and even GMC SUVs and trucks. They have everything from budget vehicles to the top-of-the-line Cadillacs. So why would you shop anywhere else? Try their quick lube, and while your vehicle is being serviced, you can see for yourself. They are located next to Lumberton High School.
When UNC Pembroke athletes train and compete, Scotland Healthcare System will be a part of the team as the official healthcare provider for UNCP athletics. Led by Ortho Carolina Scotland orthopedic physician Dr. Richard Alexander, their specialist will cover every football and men's basketball game. From practice drills to kickoff and tip-off, Scotland's medical experts will oversee training staff operations. It's one more way Scotland Healthcare is keeping its commitment to be there for the region, delivering closer care that's better by far.
21-16, Augusta leads UNCP. 7:28 left in the first half. Jaguars had a nice 9-0 run to go up 14-5 early. Since then, it's been pretty even. But the Jags in control. Dean Williams with 9 points and 2 rebounds down low. And it's Myers at the free throw line to shoot a pair. First is good. Last time these two teams played on January 16th, of course, UNCP got the win, but Myers played a fantastic game. He went 9 of 9 from the field with 21 points to lead all scorers. Made both free throws and a sub in for him. He'll head to the bench, and in comes Darren Lucas White. Myers, by the way, already 0 for 2 in this game, so not going to be another perfect game against the Braves.
That's not to be expected. You know, the Braves are a very strong defensive team.
UNCP leading the conference in 4 categories defensively. Field goal percentage, defense, steals, blocks, and rebounds as well.
Haven't really been as disruptive on defense today as they usually are, though. Seems like Augusta has been more physical on defense, has really tried to create more opportunities on the fast break especially.
Strother walks it across the timeline with Lucas White waiting for him. JB up top. Attacks Montero. Nice move to the rim. James Murray Boyles for 2. Showing off the handles as he gets by Montero.
As well as his size. It's a great frame. Use that to his advantage.
Williams almost lost it. Still able to handle, and he's fouled by Murray Boyles. That's 2 fouls on JB, which could be huge. 4 points so far for JB. Braves' leading scorer this season. That is foul number 7 on UNCP. And Coach Miller's going to have to think about taking JB out.
Yeah, he didn't agree with that one as he was kind of livid on the sideline, talking to the ref now.
Front end of the 1-and-1 is good. Williams a 74% free throw shooter on the year. Seconds off. Pruitt's got the rebound for UNCP. Braves struggling on offense, 36% from the field with 4 turnovers. Tough shot, Pruitt. No. Rebound, Monroe in traffic. Lucas White to Williams. Back to Monroe. Miguel Arnold. Down to Montero. Jump shot short. Rebound punched out. Offensive rebound number 3 now for Augusta. That'll drive Coach Miller crazy. Rebounding and defense, most important things for the Braves. And Monroe with a tough 3. Defender right in his face, knocks it down. A 9-point lead for the Jags.
The 3 ball with just the strong suit of this Augusta squad. Really tough to stop.
Pruitt at the free throw line. Missed it long. Kirk's got the board. Back to Strother. Good look at a 3. Another foul called off the ball. Officials starting to call this game a bit tighter. especially off the ball. Pretty much from the start, they've been calling it close with the holding and the contact away from the basketball. Something both teams will have to adjust to. By the way, JB just checked back in for UNCP with 2 fouls. Bryant to Pruitt. No foul call, miss on the layup. Rebound off Williams and out of bounds. So there it is again, Augusta physical on the inside. Not to say that was a foul on the play, but there was some contact. Williams maybe straight up. But the Jaguars have done a great job defensively against UNCP. Braves only shooting 30%. Murray Boyles slips through and a foul called this time. So he earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
Again, going back to that size and the strength of JB, really powering his way through the paint, drawing the foul, getting 2 opportunities now, the charity stripe.
That foul is number 2 on Montero as well. He's frustrated by the call because he knows now he's going to have to be taken out of the game. Robert Barlin set to check in for Montero. JB knocks down the first free throw. Murray Boyles active early on in this game. 5 points and a rebound in 7 minutes. Pruitt tracks down the board. And the Braves again settle into a half-court set where they've been a bit choppy today. Pruitt again keeping it alive. Kirk. Murray Boyles. Bodies everywhere and a foul called. JB back to the free throw line.
I think almost every Augusta player was in the paint on that possession.
I said it earlier, it's a battle royale down there. It is physical. I mean, the officials have been pretty consistent. They're letting contact go in the paint. First free throw is good. And that really goes for both sides. UNCP's been physical defensively down there as well. So Murray Boyles was 6 points for UNCP. And give him 7, and he makes it a 6-point game. The Braves have missed 6 consecutive shots. Shooting 29%. Still only down by 6. Monroe, a good look at a 3. Off. And the rebound ripped down by Miguel Arnold. Swinging around. Monroe to the rack. Can't finish. Ball is loose. Williams to Lucas White. To Arnold. Bang. And that's a shooter. Miguel Arnold, the freshman from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Now 60 made threes this year. That's 4th in the conference. 45% clip. Not a guy you want to leave open.
It was all led to all those rebounds that Augusta was getting down low.
And Pruitt scores down low for UNCP. Now, UNCP is out-rebounding Augusta, 19-12. But the Jaguars do have 5 offensive rebounds, giving themselves some second shots.
And possibly more than that, as on that possession.
And UNCP only has 5 defensive rebounds. 14 have come on the offensive end. Pruitt hit the free throw. 6-point game once again. A nice answer for the Braves. Pruitt with 5 points and 4 rebounds. Near turnover. Arnold able to get it past the official and into the arms of Lucas White. Over to Bird. Shot clock at 10. Down to Williams. Skip pass. Bird. Good look at a 3. Short. Kirk's got it. Here come the Braves. Big opportunity for UNCP. Down 6. They just can't seem to get over the hump. Murray Boyles tries his handed. Can't hit. Williams has got the rebound. Augusta on the move with Lucas White. Back to Arnold. Thrown away. Steal for UNCP. It's turnover number 4 on the Jaguars. Pruitt says, I'll take a chance. He's got it. Akia Pruitt, 8 points all of a sudden. What a job Pruitt's done for UNCP lately. The last 7 games, over 15 points and 9 rebounds per contest.
Now Adding that three-point shot to his arsenal makes him more dangerous of a player.
Williams out to Lucas White, to the rim. Tough layup on the reverse, can't hit. Murray Boyles has it. Braves down 3 with the ball. A 6-0 run for UNCP. Kirk with the in-and-out move, to the rim, out to Hicks. Now to Struther. The late closeout from Lucas White. Not a chance for Struther to pull the trigger. UNCP only shooting 32%. Struther, 3 for the tie. Off. What a move off the bounce. It's a bit short on the triple.
This place would have been roaring if he had made that one.
Bird able to attack and finish. Aaron Bird with 4. Such an experienced Augusta team. So many weapons. Bird with 4 points. Coming off the bench. Skip pass to Kirk. Down to Murray Boyles. Back to Pruitt. To the rim. And he's got a finger roll over the top of Barland. He thought about throwing it down, but the easier, safe finish is what he went with. And the Braves are back down 3 again. Williams a good look, and he missed it. Foul on the rebound. And Dean Williams with 10 points, but without a field goal since the first 5 minutes of this game. UNCP has really adjusted to him defensively. And they'll have time to make some more as we head to another media timeout. Augusta up 3, but the Braves playing well, chipping away. It's 32-29 on the UNCP Sports Network.
When a hospital invests in technology, skilled hands and keen eyes have new tools for diagnosing disease and making people better. At Scotland, we were the first in the region to provide 3D mammograms and robotic joint surgery, and the only hospital in the region to collaborate with Duke Health to offer both radiation and medical oncology for cancer patients. At Scotland, we invest in the newest technology for one simple reason: to deliver you closer care that's better by far.
Choose to transform.
Choose to discover.
Choose value.
Choose to make a difference.
Choose to succeed.
Choose to be a brave.
When you choose UNC Pembroke, you choose small classes and personal attention. You choose quality and affordability. Because we are an NC Promise campus, tuition is only $500 a semester in-state and $2,500 a semester out-of-state. Visit uncp.edu or call 910-521-6262 for more information.
3-point game. Two of the best teams of the Peach Belt doing battle here on the UNCP Sports Network. Augusta 32, Braves 29. Chris Clayton and Brandon Hodge with you on the UNCP Sports Network. UNCP 12-3 in the PBC. UNCP also 12-3. Tied for second behind Aiken, who sits with 2 losses in conference play. Robert Barland's 1-on-1 free throw is no good. Braves with the ball down by 3. They trailed by as many as 9. UNCP has never led in this game. Pruitt off the bounce. No. Hamilton skies for the rebound. UNCP with 15 offensive rebounds. Somehow still down by 3. And Hamilton trying to get tricky off the bounce, lost the handle, but the Braves keep it. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Kinsey working on Monroe. He goes between the legs. Out to Hamilton. 3 for the tie. He's got it! We're locked up for the first time since 0-0. Or rather, since 5-5. With just over a minute left in the first.
Cam Hamilton using that explosiveness to hit that 3, get the momentum going towards the Braves.
Here's Myers, the freshman, working on Kinsey. Harassing defense. Back to Williams. Skip pass. Too high. A turnover on the Jags, and UNCP with momentum looking for their first lead with less than a minute left.
That would be huge, especially heading into the half. To have a lead, it's a tough Augusta squad.
UNCP only shooting 34%. Jaguars shooting 50%. UNCP, though, with 13 more shot attempts than Augusta. Levi gets lucky there, lost the handle, and he was fouled. It's foul number 8. Levi to the line for a 1-and-1. Levi, not a great free throw shooter. Probably not even a good one. 56%. And there it is. He knocks down the front end. Spencer Levi with his first point of the game there. Playing with 2 fouls, does have 5 rebounds. Drains them both. He's been working on it, trying to be more consistent from the stripe, especially with how often he gets himself to the line. If he can be more consistent, he'd probably add 2 or 3 points per game to his total.
That might get him going for the day. He's had a pretty slow day this far.
So the Braves with their first lead of the game. A 7-0 run. If you're head coach Ben Miller and UNCP, you probably wish the half was a few minutes longer with all the momentum the Braves have right now.
Hopefully it will carry into the second half.
See what Augusta can do to finish off the first half with 5 on the shot clock. Myers, 3 seconds. Got to throw it up to the free throw line. The floater almost banked it in. Rebounds tapped out of bounds. It's off UNCP. So Augusta with a chance with 6.2.
That was a pretty good play by Troy Cracknell for Augusta.
There's a 3 from Monroe. Off. Rebounds punched up against the glass and out of bounds. That was Troy Cracknell once again trying to get the rebound up. And 1.8, it'll be a heave from UNCP. Last game to finish the first half buzzer, it was a miracle. This time it goes right into the first row of the band. But UNCP, what a finish to the first 20 minutes. 7-0 run to finish off the first half. The Braves lead 34-32 over Augusta. What a game. We have plenty to discuss, plenty ahead as we enter the halftime show on the UNCP Sports Network.
Adidas is the official apparel sponsor for all 16 of UNC Pembroke varsity athletic teams. Adidas provides some of the most innovative products in the shoe and apparel industry and is one of the most recognizable brands worldwide. We thank Adidas for all its support in offering UNC Pembroke the best for its student athletes. Go Braves!
Lumbee River Electric Membership Corporation belongs to the members it serves. That means their members have a say in how their co-op is run. And with members in charge, you can feel confident that the decisions made are in your best interest and the best interest of your community. Doesn't that sound good? Members know they can trust LREMC because it was created not to make profits, but to deliver on this promise, providing safe, reliable, and affordable electricity. 4 values are the foundation of LREMC's service to its members: innovation, commitment to community, accountability, and integrity. These values represent the cooperative difference and how their co-op earns the trust of members every day.
Now we're back at Pembroke at the half. It's UNCP 34, Augusta 32. The Braves finishing off that frame with a 7-0 run. What a finish it was for UNCP. This game really hasn't been pretty from either side. UNCP shooting 34% compared to 46% for Augusta. Neither team has really found a rhythm offensively, but it's not really shocking because these are the 2 best teams statistically on defense in the conference. So we're seeing that play out here on the court in what's been a close game so far.
It's been a very tough defensive matchup thus far. You've seen portions and possessions from time to time that have really looked strong for both sides, but it hasn't been able to flow into a rhythm thus far.
Yeah, Dean Williams got off to a fantastic start. He had 9 points on 4 of 4 from the field the first 5 minutes of this game, and right now he's at 10. He was only able to pick up 1 point from the free throw line the last 15 minutes of the half. He does also have 6 rebounds, so a big impact from Dean Williams for Augusta. A big factor for this game as well for the Braves, rebounding. Out-rebounding Augusta 24-16. The Braves with 15 offensive rebounds against a Jaguars team that's the 2nd best rebounding team in the conference.
And it's been a huge defensive contest thus far, especially, like you said, rebounding-wise. UNCP now has the lead at halftime. They've been chipping away at that. It hasn't really been full of offense today, but Finally a lead for the Braves at halftime.
And you mentioned the offense is struggling for UNCP, but the rebounding has helped their cause. They have, at this point, 11 more shot attempts than Augusta, so that'll obviously help you out. And let's give you some of the numbers on UNCP. Akia Pruitt, 10 points, 5 rebounds, and a block shot. And Cam Hamilton with 8 points for UNCP on 2 made threes. James Murray Boyles has 3 fouls, which is huge moving forward. So he's been limited to 11 minutes so far, and perhaps will be limited in the second half. But he's had an impact, 7 points and a couple of assists so far for the Braves. Elsewhere, UNCP has had 2 points chipped in from David Struther, Spencer Levi, and Carson Mounts. By the way, Levi also has 5 rebounds and 1 assist, a block shot to boot. Carson Mounts with 3 boards himself. Tyrell Kirk knocked down a 3. That's his point total with 3 points and 3 rebounds with 1 assist. On the other side, the numbers for Augusta. Jaguars led by 10 points, 6 rebounds from Dean Williams. 6 points from Tyvez Monroe on 1 made 3. 4 points from Aaron Bird. And UNCP is renowned as one of the most, if not the most balanced team in the Peach Belt. Augusta has a lot of that themselves, especially in this game. 3 points from Miguel Arnold, Rafael Montero, and 2 points from Tyree Myers, Darren Lucas White, and Robert Barlins. And one player to watch for Augusta is Rafael Montero. He averages just a tad under 15 points per game. That is a team best, and UNCP has limited so far him to just 3 points on 104 from the field. We'll see for the second half. Augusta tries to get Montero some looks.
Montero, an excellent three-point shooter and a shooter in general, shooting 62% from the field, 40% from downtown for the year.
That's why, being at 6'4", he is an effective player in the low post, is because he can draw big men outside the perimeter. But so far, UNCP's versatility showing, and they are doing an excellent job guarding him. Turnover is always crucial for UNCP. Both teams have been pretty sound in that category. Only 5 turnovers for Augusta, 4 for the Braves, so that it really hasn't reared his head yet as a big factor in this game. But we shall see moving forward. One thing we do know, it's going to be a competitive, tight game down the stretch. If one team pulls away, I'd be surprised, and it probably won't be by much. 2 of the best defensive teams out there in the region duking it out, and it's a 2-point lead for UNCP. We're back with more after this with scores around the Peach Belt on the UNCP Sports Network.
Ever wondered why our sponsor, Lumberton Chevrolet Buick Cadillac GMC, has such a long name? One reason is the tremendous variety of cars and trucks they offer to meet every need. Great-looking Chevrolets, Buicks, Cadillacs, and even GMC SUVs and trucks. They have everything from budget vehicles to the top-of-the-line Cadillacs. So why would you shop anywhere else? Try their quick lube, and while your vehicle is being serviced, you can see for yourself. They are located next to Lumberton High School.
When UNC Pembroke athletes train and compete, Scotland Healthcare System will be a part of the team as the official healthcare provider for UNCP athletics. Led by Ortho Carolina Scotland orthopedic physician Dr. Richard Alexander, their specialist will cover every football and men's basketball game. From practice drills to kickoff and tip-off, Scotland's medical experts will oversee training staff operations. It's one more way Scotland Healthcare is keeping its commitment to be there for the region, delivering closer care that's better by far.
When a hospital invests in technology, skilled hands and keen eyes have new tools for diagnosing disease and making people better. At Scotland, we were the first in the region to provide 3D mammograms and robotic joint surgery, and the only hospital in the region to collaborate with Duke Health to offer both radiation and medical oncology for cancer patients. At Scotland, we invest in the newest technology for one simple reason: to deliver you closer care that's better by far.
Choose to transform.
Choose to discover.
Choose value.
Choose to make a difference.
Choose to succeed.
Choose to be a brave.
When you choose UNC Pembroke, you choose small classes and personal attention. You choose quality and affordability. Because we are an NC Promise campus, tuition is only $500 a semester in-state. and $2,500 a semester out of state. Visit uncp.edu or call 910-521-6262 for more information.
Back in Pembroke, what a game at the half. It's UNCP 34, Augusta 32. This game has a lot of ramifications for the Peach Belt Conference. The Braves and Jaguars both tied with 3 conference losses this year at 12-3. Francis Marion also with 3 Peach Belt losses. Aiken's at the top with 2 Peach Belt losses this season. So there's a clump of 4 teams still at this point, midway through February, with a chance at Peach Belt title, which makes things really fun down the stretch, but also pretty stressful and interesting if you're part of Brave Nation and you hope UNCP can defend their back-to-back Peach Belt crowns. This is the second game of our doubleheader here on a Wednesday on the UNCP Sports Network. Let's give you score updates from the women's side. In our first game, Braves with a nice win, taking down Augusta 68-48. UNCP women coming off the snide of a little losing streak with a big-time 20-point victory, their biggest Peach Belt win of the season so far. Some other scores from around the PBC. Clayton State got a win at Georgia College, 63-48. Columbus State, 84-75 winners at Georgia Southwestern. North Georgia blew out Young Harris, 84-56 at home. Lander with a win at Francis Marion, 85-70. Flagler slipped by USC Aiken, 67-66. Flagler with a 1-point home victory. And the scores that we have so far on the men's side. Georgia College hosting Clayton State. It's a close one late in the first half. Georgia College leads 29-28. Lander at Francis Marion. Just went to half. Francis Marion, which, as I mentioned, 3 conference losses this year. Patriots are blowing out Lander 43-27. That one just at halftime, though. Lander, of course, the team that beat UNCP last week. USC Aiken with a nice commanding lead at Flagler, 51-34, as they just start off the second half in that game. And those are the scores that we've got for you from around the Peach Belt. One final break. When we return, second half tip-off is on the way. You're not going to want to miss it. UNCP 34, Augusta 32 on the UNCP Sports Network.
Adidas is the official apparel sponsor for all 16 of UNC Pembroke varsity athletic teams. Adidas provides some of the most innovative products in the shoe and apparel industry and is one of the most recognizable brands worldwide. We thank Adidas for all its support in offering UNC Pembroke the best for its student athletes. Go Braves!
Lumbee River Electric Membership Corporation belongs to the members it serves. That means their members have a say in how their co-op is run. And with members in charge, you can feel confident that the decisions made are in your best interest and the best interest of your community. Doesn't that sound good? Members know they can trust LREMC because it was created not to make profits, but to deliver on this promise, providing safe, reliable, and affordable electricity. 4 values are the foundation of LREMC's service to its members: innovation, commitment to community, accountability, and integrity. These values represent the cooperative difference and how their co-op earns the trust of members every day.
Ever wondered why our sponsor, Lumberton Chevrolet Buick Cadillac GMC, has such a long name? One reason is the tremendous variety of cars and trucks they offer to meet every need. Great-looking Chevrolets, Buicks, Cadillacs, and even GMC SUVs and trucks. They have everything from budget vehicles to the top-of-the-line Cadillacs. So why would you shop anywhere else? Try their quick lube, and while your vehicle is being serviced, you can see for yourself. They are located next to Lumberton High School.
When UNC Pembroke athletes train and compete, Scotland Healthcare System will be a part of the team as the official healthcare provider for UNCP athletics. Led by Ortho Carolina Scotland orthopedic physician Dr. Richard Alexander, their specialist will cover every football and men's basketball game. From practice drills to kickoff and tip-off, Scotland's medical experts will oversee training staff operations. It's one more way Scotland Healthcare is keeping its commitment to be there for the region, delivering closer care that's better by far.
Just a few minutes away from the second half tip-off here on the UNCP Sports Network. Braves men's basketball in a battle with Augusta. 34-32 our score. Special promotion here, semi-pro night at Lumbee Guarantee Bank Court. And part of the promotion is that UNCP faithful will get free corn dogs. The problem is that's only if the Braves score 125 points. So with 20 minutes left on the clock here. Unless this game goes to overtime, UNCP is going to need 91 points the final 20 minutes of this game. What do you think?
Quadruple overtime. Corn dogs for everyone.
We want corn dogs. Corn dogs. Everybody in here, Jackie. That's what we're hoping for. The Braves, though, not shooting well, so it's going to need to be a big turnaround if that's going to take place. 34% from the field thus far for UNCP. 29% from three. They're 4 of 14 from downtown. Augusta on the other side shooting 46%, and they are only 2 of 6 from three. So that's kind of a interesting note there is Augusta. Such a balanced team. Of course, they can score from the inside and the outside, but they're really dangerous when they're knocking down threes. They've only been able to attempt 6. The Braves' perimeter defense here deserves some kudos.
Yeah, I think UNCP defensively, they haven't played as hard as I've seen them play before, but they have played well thus far, only holding Augusta to 32 points at halftime. It's fairly good for UNCP this far.
The Braves led by 10 points and 5 rebounds from Akia Pruitt, a block shot as well. On the other side, Dean Williams playing a nice game with 10 points and 6 rebounds for the Jaguars. Again, these teams, if you're just joining us, played back on January 16th in Augusta. The Braves came away with a 5-point win. In that game, UNCP was down by 2 at the half and then held a 50-43 advantage in the second half. This time around, the Braves were up by 2. And we'll see if Jaguars can flip the script and take control of this game in the second stanza. 4 consecutive victories for Augusta. They've been very good on the road this year at 6-3. Braves 9-1 at home this year. Their only home loss came to 7th-ranked USC Aiken by 2 points. Tough to beat the Braves here at Lumbee Guarantee Bank Court.
What a game that was, though, against USC Aiken. It was a thriller.
And this one's shaping up to be similar. Jaguars last year just over 500. They were 16-13. This year, Augusta with a chance at a Peach Belt championship in the hunt down the stretch with less than a month left. Just a few weeks at this point left of the season. Bryant to inbound as we start off the second half. Braves by 2. They finished the first half off with a 7-0 run. Braves with Struther, Kirk, Bryant, Pruitt, and James Murray Boyles to the rim. JB playing with 3 fouls. Something to watch. Ben Miller taking the risk and leaving the Braves leading scorer out on the floor in foul trouble.
Arguably the best player on the Braves squad. It's going to be tough if they lose him, especially with the fouls.
Gus has Myers, Arnold, Monroe, Montero, and Williams out on the hardwood. Montero with it up top. Leading scorer this year for the Jaguars, only 3 points in the first half. Here's Myers to the rim, off to Montero, and he didn't get it off in time. A shot clock violation. Stagnant offense from Augusta, and Coach Mitras on the sideline is telling his point guard, Myers, got to attack early. Can't let it run down that far. Murray Boyles turns the face, attacks Montero. Oh, Williams with a rejection. The save goes to Montero. On the floor, he went between the legs of Murray Boyles and gets it off to Myers. Williams downhill, he finishes. Augusta locks it up. Nice start to the second half for the Jags.
Dean Williams making an impact defensively and offensively, as you just saw in those 2 possessions.
Pruitt with 10 points in the first half. Between the legs, the hook shot, long, rips down his own rebound and puts back up and in the shot. Akia Pruitt, aggressive, assertive. He's bringing a new element to UNCP the way he's been playing the last month or so.
That's definitely what Ben Miller wants to see out of Akia Pruitt.
Dean Williams knocks it down. Another bucket for Williams with 14. He had 9 the first 5 minutes. Didn't have a field goal the final 15 of the first half. He's already dropped 2 here the first couple minutes of the second. Murray Boyles working on Montero. And he's able to bank it through. JB with 9.
Great concentration by JB, making the tough shot over the Augusta defender.
Braves normally very balanced, but today that's kind of fading away a little bit as we progress. Pruitt and Murray Boyles are really taking over. 21 of the Braves' 38 points as a team. Montero able to put it through. And the Augusta leading scorer with his second field goal. 5 points and 3 rebounds for the junior. Montero, pretty interesting. It's in his first year with the Jaguars. Transfer from Utah State University Eastern, which is a junior college. And Murray Boyles gets to the other side and scores reverse. Braves back up by 2. Montero, just under 15 points per game this year. He was the leader last year at Utah State University Eastern in points and rebounds. He's a member of Brazil's U17 and U18 national teams. 3 from Arnold is good. Kirk was on him, a little bit too much space, and Arnold has got his second 3. One of the best shooters in the Peach Belt, makes the Braves pay.
You definitely cannot give the Jags guards a lot of space. They will fire those 3s on you.
Pruitt to the rack. The left hand finishes off, but he'll head to the free throw line as he took it from Williams. Foul number 2 on Williams as we approach the first media timeout of the second. So Pruitt and Murray Boyles going back and forth for the Braves. UNCP has made 3 straight shots from the field. And we're back tied again. And now the Braves regain the lead. It's only the 3rd lead change. Augusta led for most of the first half. It was 5-5, and then Augusta took over. UNCP able to take the lead in the closing seconds of the first half. Williams to the rim, layup, nobody is fouled. And Dean Williams really giving the Braves issues now. 6 for 7 from the field. He has 14. And he'll have 2 more free throws on the way here. And Coach Miller's trying to argue that's not a shooting foul. He's thinking Williams got continuation. But the official allows the shot, and Williams will shoot a couple. And the first is all net. Williams now 3 for 5 at the free throw line. Coach Miller always animated, asking the official on that last play. There's no way that's a shot. Had to be on the floor. But Williams is able to tie this game back up. And the second is also, no, it's off. Spoke too soon. It roll off the right side. Levi's got it for the Braves. Off to Struther. 2-3 zone defense from Augusta. Oh, what a move by Pruitt. Spins and scores with the right hand.
Kia Pruitt becoming more of an all-around player for the Braves his junior year.
Yeah, Peach Belt Defensive Player of the Year last year. This year, preseason all-conference, and his scoring has really picked up lately. Rebound, Levi off the miss from the corner. Down the floor to Pruitt. Lost the handle, and he falls down. He's kind of laughing about that one. He just lost his footing. Corner 3, Monroe. Bricks off, and the rebound tipped out by Levi. It'll be Augusta basketball to the chagrin of UNCP. And now we head to a media timeout in a close game. No one happy with the officials. Both teams a little disjointed offensively. But the Braves have hit 4 consecutive shots and lead by 2. Back after this on the UNCP Sports Network.
When a hospital invests in technology, skilled hands and keen eyes have new tools for diagnosing disease and making people better. At Scotland, we were the first in the region to provide 3D mammograms and robotic joint surgery, and the only hospital in the region to collaborate with Duke Health to offer both radiation and medical oncology for cancer patients. At Scotland, we invest in the newest technology for one simple reason: to deliver you closer care that's better by far.
Choose to transform.
Choose to discover.
Choose value.
Choose to make a difference.
Choose to succeed.
Choose to be a brave.
When you choose UNC Pembroke, you choose small classes and personal attention. You choose quality and affordability. Because we are an NC Promise campus, tuition is only $500 a semester in-state and $2,500 a semester out-of-state. Visit uncp.edu or call 910-521-6262 for more information.
Back with the action at Lumpy Guarantee Bank Court. UNCP with a 2-point lead. Coming out of the first media timeout of the second half. Braves have hit 4 straight shots. Coming off a turnover, though, Augusta with the ball. Fresh shot clock. Braves doing a nice job against the inbound play, but Monroe gets the rim. Kick it out to Williams for 3. He's got it. Dean Williams doing damage in the second. 8 points the first 5 minutes of the second half. He had 9 the first 5 of the first half.
And that's his second 3 of the entire year, Dean Williams.
Bryant with a rebound. He's fouled. Tell you what, Williams looked comfortable in that shot. The senior has worked on it, but with so many shooters around him, you get the sense that he hasn't really been asked to take a lot of threes. Bryant will shoot a pair. And for Williams, 2 straight years, he's averaging 13 a game for the Jaguars. Free throw for Bryant. Rolls out, and the Braves now 8 for 10 at the stripe today. Bryant on the year, a 66% free throw shooter. It's the second, and we are tied at 45. Sub in for UNCP. Kinsey will replace Bryant. And down to Myers deep in the backcourt. Kinsey picking up the full length of the floor. Myers playing point his freshman year. Back-to-back state titles in high school his sophomore and junior years as the point guard at Mount St. Joseph High School. Blocked down low. Augusta still got it. Here's Myers with a 3, and he knocked it down. Augusta starting to get it going from downtown. Their 5th 3.
That is definitely what you want to avoid if you're UNCP right now, especially in the second half.
Jaguars' best three-point shooting team in the Peach Belt, over 40% on the year, 27th in the country in that category. And Kinsey just threw it away. He went no look, which I think he regrets, because if he would have looked, he would have more accurately seen where Kirk was.
Yeah, you gotta sometimes take the good pass over the flashy pass, and unfortunately there, it's another careless turnover for the Braves.
UNCP with 6 of them. They've done a pretty solid job taking care of the ball today. Had 4 the whole first half. Throw to Monroe, and he was a little bit out of position on the alley-oop. Falls down on the miss. Strother to Hamilton, to the rim. Slips through, miss. Rebound, Levi. Puts the ball down, powers it up, and he's blocked. No foul call. And he said it was clean, and here's Myers out on the right wing. Williams turns to face. Almost falls down. Got to throw it back out to Monroe. Drives middle, lost it. Braves with numbers. Pruitt down the middle. Bounce pass out to Hamilton. A slow roller, and the Braves miss out on a transition opportunity. Kinsey with it up top. Shot clock halfway through. Back out to Pruitt. Good look at a 3. No good, and it somehow is wedged. It is rare to see the ball wedge in there the way that one did. Usually it just goes straight in and wedges. That one actually went in and out and then wedged on the rim.
And just a note, Cam Hamilton played that whole possession with 1 shoe. Even tried to get it back from the coach in the middle of the play, and coach said no, keep going.
Braves down 3. Myers trying to get to the rim. Lost the handle. Kick outside. Darren Lucas White. And a shoe goes flying again. And Cam Hamilton. Someone's playing with one shoe. Struther. Blocked by Williams. Oh my goodness. Swats it into the bleachers. He came soaring out of nowhere. And Lucas White gets his shoe tossed to him. But what a play getting back into it by Dean Williams.
That's Dean Williams' second highlight block of the game. He is really playing well today.
Out on the right wing, Hamilton. Back to Struther. Now Kinsey. He'll drive, closed off by Barlin. Nice pass to Levi, who banks it through. A little shovel from Kinsey to Levi gets him an easy look in front of the rim. First field goal for Levi. Levi really efficient down there. 67% from inside. And a layup is good with the left hand by Myers. Levi actually leads the country in field goal percentage. Struther left wing. Back to Hamilton. Braves down by 3. Hamilton looking to tie it. In and out. Loose ball. Levi's got it for the Braves. Back to Hamilton. Mid-range shot. Hits it. Sent to the floor, and Hamilton somehow able to finish.
Cam Hamilton bringing the energy back to this UNCP squad. Only down by 1 now.
Such a spark off the bench. He has 10 points in 10 minutes for UNCP. Good look for Aaron Bird. Couldn't answer. Levi rebound to Kinsey. Braves looking to run. Hamilton down the left wing. Back to Struther. Ton of space. Miss. Pruitt tips it out to Struther, and the Braves with their 21st offensive rebound. Hamilton in the corner is closed off. He's sent to the floor, and a foul call on Lucas White.
It's kind of dangerous there. Cam Hamilton could have gotten injured there, possibly.
Lucas White kind of fell down and inadvertently tripped Hamilton, so the easy call with the foul. Third foul on Augusta, only 1 on UNCP. Media timeout. The battle continues. Augusta 50, Braves 49 on the UNCP Sports Network.
Adidas is the official apparel sponsor for all 16 of UNC Pembroke varsity athletic teams. Adidas provides some of the most innovative products in the shoe and apparel industry and is one of the most recognizable brands worldwide. We thank Adidas for all its support in offering UNC Pembroke the best for its student athletes. Go Braves!
Lumbee River Electric Membership Corporation belongs to the members it serves. That means their members have a say in how their co-op is run. And with members in charge, you can feel confident that the decisions made are in your best interest and the best interest of your community. Doesn't that sound good? Members know they can trust LREMC because it was created not to make profits, but to deliver on this promise, providing safe, reliable, and affordable electricity. 4 values are the foundation of LREMC's service to its members: innovation, commitment to community, accountability, and integrity. These values represent the cooperative difference and how their co-op earns the trust of members every day.
11:09 left in the second. Close game, Augusta 50, UNCP 49. Chris Clayton and Brandon Hodge with you here on the UNCP Sports Network. Second game of our doubleheader, the UNCP women with a 68-48 win over Augusta. And in this one, the Braves down 1. The two teams tied for second in the PBC, duking it out. Both with 3 losses in conference play. Kinsey left wing. Dribbles out to the top. Got some space, drives inside. What a feed to Levi, who drops the hammer. UNCP regains the lead. Micah Kinsey slicing through with his 4th assist.
Levi gets the LGBC going.
Williams left wing. To Barlin, now they swing it around to Miguel Arnold. Lucas White has it. Aaron Bird with it, 10 on the shot clock. Kirk's right on him. Bird attacks, blocked, and a foul called. Crafty play by Bird. He knew Levi is a heck of an athlete, but Was able to draw the foul. Aaron Bird playing in his 111th career game with the Jaguars. Last year he led the Peach Belt, 48% from 3. He was a starter last year. You got to give credit to Bird. He's taken a bench role this season as he makes the first free throw to tie the game at 51. But this year off the bench, he's done a nice job. Just over 6 points per game and 44% from 3 is certainly something to be said about Bird, that he would accept that bench role and do a great job for Augusta, one of the top teams in the PBC. Missed the second. Levi ripped down the board. Hamilton on the move. Levi lost his shoe. I don't know what's going on with shoes today, but no one can keep him on. He does have both shoes on. He got the shoe back quickly. Now it's a turnover. Darren Lucas White, the freshman, to the rim. Hangs and hits. Darren Lucas White, in his freshman season, averaging just over 6 points per game. But one of the primary first players off the bench, and he shows why. They're in transition. That's a turnover. Kinsey throws it away, but then steals it right back. Kirk down the middle. Floater for the tie. Missed it, and the rebound taken down by Montero. Choppy offense from both teams right now.
Kind of goes along with that fast-paced style. Get a kind of a choppy offensive scheme.
Bird with a good look at a 3. No. Lucas White rebound. Powers up. Blocked by Levi. A rejection from Levi. Augusta keeps it. Lucas White first with the athletic rebound, and then Levi able to respond with the block.
Yeah, Levi's stronger than he looks.
Into Montero, now to Williams. Wide open Arnold. And that is the last guy you want to leave open. 45% from 3. And he just made his third. He's 3 for 3 from downtown. Mounts with a miss. Throw to Montero is too high, over the top. And the Braves regain possession. But Coach Metris on the sideline is clapping. He's happy with the effort there. His team's playing hard and nearly had a layup or even dunk for Montero. It's one of those turnovers you can accept as a coach, trying to make the right play. Kinsey attacks. Hangs, bank, good, and a foul. Micah Kinsey, his first field goal is a chance at a 3-point play.
That can cut into the deficit here UNCP has created the and 1.
Hits the free throw. Braves an impressive 10 of 12 at the stripe today. Down by 2. It's been an even 22-22 second half so far. Oh, what a move by Williams. Draws the foul. The slick spin move. Got himself to the free throw line. 3 fouls now on Spencer Levi as well.
Williams pulling everything out of his bag today. Blocks, 3-point shooting, spin cycle.
He has 18 points, 7 rebounds. Drains the free throw, 4 for 7 at the stripe. He has 1 block. That's what it's listed at. I'm with you. I thought earlier he had another block, but regardless, certainly a huge impact on this game. That's where he could do some work, though. 50% at the stripe today, even though he's a pretty good shooter from there on the season. Hamilton in the corner. Drifts out towards half court. Off the Mount screen. Went between the legs of the defender. Lost the handle and lays it in. He went nutmeg, bobbled it, eventually scored.
That takes concentration. Cam Hamilton bringing the explosiveness.
12 points off the bench for UNCP. Almost came up with a steal. Arnold on the attack. Kick, Williams, corner, looking for a second 3. Good! Dean Williams, unstoppable. He has 22.
He has the hot hand right now for the Jags.
He came into this game with 1-3 on the year. He's hit 2. The senior, hungry for a win on the road, mounts to the rim. Ton of space, waited, and had the ball knocked out of bounds. If you're Mounts there, you just got to attack. Got a little timid and lost the handle. But UNCP still with possession. Down by 4, though. Dean Williams putting on a show for Augusta. Back after this on the UNCP Sports Network.
Ever wondered why our sponsor, Lumberton Chevrolet Buick Cadillac GMC, has such a long name? One reason is the tremendous variety of cars and trucks they offer to meet every need. Great-looking Chevrolets, Buicks, Cadillacs, and even GMC SUVs and trucks. They have everything from budget vehicles to the top-of-the-line Cadillacs. So why would you shop anywhere else? Try their quick lube, and while your vehicle is being serviced, you can see for yourself. They are located next to Lumberton High School.
When UNC Pembroke athletes train and compete, Scotland Healthcare System will be a part of the team as the official healthcare provider for UNCP athletics. Led by Ortho Carolina Scotland orthopedic physician Dr. Richard Alexander, their specialist will cover every football and men's basketball game. From practice drills to kickoff and tip-off, Scotland's medical experts will oversee training staff operations. It's one more way Scotland Healthcare is keeping its commitment to be there for the region, delivering closer care that's better by far.
7.5 left in the second. Braves trail by 4. Augusta 60, UNCP 56. Dean Williams putting on a show for the Jaguars. 12 points in the second half. He has 22 points and 7 rebounds. Last time these two teams played, on January 16th, Williams had 16 and 5. Already surpassed that today. Pull up Miguel Arnold. 4 for 4 from downtown. A flamethrower, and the Jaguars lead by 7. 6 unanswered for Augusta. Williams and Arnold with back-to-back triples. Pruitt looking to answer. He's got it. 18 points for Akia Pruitt. Still plenty of time. But the Jaguars are starting to hit it from 3, which is the danger that we talked about coming into this game. They're 6 for 10 from 3 in the second half. Arnold left wing. This guy a main culprit with 4 of them. Williams in the corner, trying to save it. A simple turnover. Arnold just threw it away, trying to get it to the big man, but his pass is a little bit off. And Williams is shaken up near the UNCP band area, next to the drum set over there. Slow to get up, and now he is up and jogging down the floor. That's the last guy you want hurt if you're Augusta.
Especially with a little over 6 minutes left in this one. Plenty of time for UNCP to come back and win.
Bryan up top, out to Struther. Almost had it taken away, and a foul called on UNCP. It's an illegal screen against Tyrell Kirk. It's foul number 3 on the Braves. Number 4 checked out.
Ben Miller likes the effort, clapping his hands as well.
Lucas wide to the backcourt, the freshman. Oh, what a slick move behind the back to the rim. He missed the layup, but it's tapped back up and in by who else but Dean Williams. Jags back up 7, their largest lead of the second half. They led by 9 in the first. Down to Pruitt. Murray Boyle's good look at a 3. Short, rebound Williams. What a performance from Augusta here on the road. Aaron Bird, down the middle, missed the layup. Pruitt's got the rebound. A 3 is good from Tyrell Kirk. Down to a 4-point game. A much-needed triple.
That brings the deficit to within 4 now for the Braves.
Lucas White working on Struther. Kick opposite. Was it touched? No, it was not. Straight out of bounds. UNCP basketball. to the chagrin of Dip-Mitras, who is losing his mind over there.
You mentioned earlier both of these coaches can get a little feisty.
A little? They're the two most animated coaches of the Peach Belt. No call. Murray Boyles knocks it down. 2-point game with 5 left. 5 in a row for UNCP.
It's a huge shot. JB coming in clutch.
Arnold looking for his 5th three. First miss from downtown, but Bird's got the rebound. Lucas White. Down low, here's Williams. Pruitt's all over him. Tough shot, short. Ball's tipped out, who's it off? It's off the Braves. Fresh shot clock for Augusta.
It's a tough matchup, as we said earlier. Two best rebounding teams in the PBC. And Augusta showing what they've got on the rebounding side of things.
Tyree Myers near half court. Letting the clock run down. Drifts out to the right wing. In the corner, Miguel Arnold. Knocked to the floor, no call. Kirk's got the rebound. Braves dodged a bullet there. Good look for Miguel Arnold. JB left wing, back to Kirk. Uh-oh, knocked away. Darren Lucas White has a steal. To the rim, he lays it in. 67-63. Everybody chipping in for the Jaguars. Six points now for Darren Lucas White. Plenty of time for the Braves, down by 4. Kirk over to Bryant. Trying to throw down to Pruitt. Foul called on Williams. And he cannot believe it. Neither can that man, Dip-Mitras. Think that's a sarcastic clap? Media timeout. What a game. Augusta 67, UNCP 63 in crunch time with 3:20 left on the UNCP Sports Network.
Choose to transform.
Choose to discover.
Choose value.
Choose to make a difference.
Choose to succeed.
Choose to be a brave.
When you choose UNC Pembroke, you choose small classes and personal attention. You choose quality and affordability. Because we are an NC Promise campus, tuition is only $500 a semester in-state and $2,500 a semester out-of-state. Visit uncp.edu or call 910-521-6262 for more information.
When a hospital invests in technology, skilled hands and keen eyes have new tools for diagnosing disease and making people better. At Scotland, we were the first in the region to provide 3D mammograms and robotic joint surgery, and the only hospital in the region to collaborate with Duke Health to offer both radiation and medical oncology for cancer patients. At Scotland, we invest in the newest technology for one simple reason: to deliver you closer care that's better by far.
And we're back at Pembroke. Augusta 67, UNCP 63. Braves and the Jaguars in a battle. Augusta led by 2 at the half. Still close, up by 4. It's been neck and neck this half, start to finish. Air ball from Murray Boyles. Myers has the rebound. Walks it across the timeline.
That shot by JB. I think Ben Miller kind of wanted a different look on that one, especially coming out of a timeout.
Shot clock down at 10. Now it's at 6. He's got to attack. The freshman off the bounce to the rim. Awkward shot. Flat-footed, no. Got his own rebound. Back up short. Pruitt rips down the board. Braves sprinting the other way. Struther now slows things down. Braves looking for a half-court set with 2.5 left, down by 4. Montero up on Murray Boyles. Now to Pruitt. Lost the handle. Another turnover, and Coach Miller is now convinced that was a foul. It's been a quick second half. Not a lot of fouls. They're letting them play. 4 on UNCP, 5 on Augusta. Braves with a scoring drought now at 3 minutes, at the worst possible time for that to happen. Myers to the rim, lost it, and scores! Timeout taken by Coach Mitras. He had the ball knocked away, came up with it, and put it up and in. 30-second timeout. UNCP maybe at the bad end of a close call there, but ultimately offensively the Braves with a scoring drought longer than 3 minutes.
That was a tough one there. I don't know if the refs missed that or what, but I know the whole crowd here went nuts after that call.
But offensively for UNCP, there's just not a lot going right now for the Braves.
Yeah, 69-63 Augusta. I think the Braves right now, they need to try and draw some fouls, because right now you're obviously not shooting the ball very well. You're taking contested shots, can't get open looks. Take advantage, try and draw fouls. I think that's the only solution right now that the Braves have.
Yeah, the Braves are shooting well at the free throw line. They're 10 for 12 there. And you wonder if at some point here down the stretch, Coach Miller puts Cam Hamilton in the game. Hamilton's been a big spark as he has dropped in 12 points, but in only 15 minutes of action. Of course, Pruitt's been excellent with 18, and Murray Boyles has 13. But like you said, the offense is really slowed down. Got to find a spark somewhere. Braves stick with Kinsey out on the floor. So it's a starting 5 sans Bryant. It'll be Kinsey for him. Kirk in front of the UNCP bench. Braves needs some buckets badly. Murray Boyles double teamed. Spins in the middle. Miss, and a rebound by Lucas White. Darren Lucas White with his second rebound. The freshman with a big one here in crunch time.
The offense has just come to a halt right now for the Braves. They cannot get anything going. Ice cold.
Scoring drought approaching 4 minutes for UNCP. A must-stop possession. Tyree Myers drives, dish, Montero, missed the layup, rebound Murray Boyles. Throw it up the floor to Struther. Braves on the attack. Back to JB. Transition 3, off. Rebound Williams. And UNCP just can't find the basket. And a foul on UNCP with 49.7. Foul number 5 on the Braves. Are going to need some surprises down the stretch here to make a comeback now. 4 consecutive missed shots. And UNCP will take a timeout. Talk things over here down the stretch. And for the Braves, 38% from the field here for the game. And in the second half, they're still shooting. %41%, but offensively they had a nice start. But again, for the game, it's just been consistent Augusta defense that's given the Braves major issues.
Augusta came in here looking for a win, came on a mission today, and they might get it done.
UNCP with a close win down the stretch at Augusta back on January 16th. The Braves won that game 93-88. Augusta looking to flip the script. It's tough to beat a really good team like Augusta twice. 6 fouls on the Braves. See if they can get a steal now as the ball is moved into the backcourt. Looking to trap first, and then foul if obviously after that dissipates, but see if they can get a steal. Inbound to Myers. Double teamed. Dribbles out of it. Gets across the timeline. Trapped again, out to Montero. Now to Lucas White, and Braves got a foul. And they hack the freshman. Good effort, though, by Hamilton, going hard for the steal. Darren Lucas White, his first trip to the free throw line today. On the season, 83% there.
It's going to take a big miracle, probably, if the Braves want to pull this one out. But fortunately, it looks like it's going to go Augusta's way.
UNCP has beat Augusta 4 consecutive matchups. Free throw no good on the 1-and-1. Braves with a chance. David Strother on the left wing. Step back three off the bounce. He's got it! Clutch three with just more than 30 seconds. Timeout taken. What a shot by Strother. Braves will still have to foul, but he keeps UNCP alive.
Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I gave him some words of wisdom. Hit that three.
And here's where the lack of fouls being called in the second half is helping out UNCP in their comeback efforts. Augusta's still in a 1-and-1 situation here, so the pressure's on to knock down these free throws. The Braves with their 6th three of the game. Strother, that was his first three. Not been a very active game for Strother offensively. 5 points and 2 rebounds. And only the second three of the half. A tough shot, but he made it when it counts, and that completely changes things. They went from potentially Augusta being up 8 to now it's a 3-point game again.
Definitely, only 3 points. 3-point deficit, you have 30 seconds left. Augusta, they might miss these free throws. You never know. It's a 1-on-1 situation, like you said.
Well, they're 58% from the stripe today, so not a great performance there so far. Braves looking for another trap and a steal. Lucas White to inbound it. Nearly stolen away. Kinsey with a nice effort. Ball is off of a UNCP out of bounds. The Jaguars will keep it, but a heck of an effort by Micah Kinsey, who is one of the Peach Belt's leaders in steals.
Yeah, that one was very close to going UNCP's way.
Kinsey with 2.6 steals per game. The Braves, one of the nation's leaders in steals. They only have 4 so far today. Lucas White inbound to Myers. They trap him. Back to Lucas White. Overhead pass to Miguel Arnold. He'll wait to take a foul, and he is hit by Kirk. So how about that? 2 freshmen deep in the backcourt, and they calmly beat the UNCP press and throw it to another freshman in Miguel Arnold.
Yeah, very solid and patient play by Augusta there. Now we're going to see if he can knock one or both of these down. This is really the moment of the game right here.
Still time, of course, if he makes both. Miguel Arnold, 81.5% from the stripe on the year. His first trip to the line today. The front end of a 1-and-1. Got it. Arnold all net, the freshman from South Miami High School, San Juan, Puerto Rico.
There still is 21 seconds left.
Far from over. Arnold hits them both. Cold-blooded at the free throw line. Strother, pull up 3. Long, out of bounds. A huge miss there from Strother in transition. But a pretty good look for a guy that's dangerous off the bounce.
Yeah, that might have been the little ounce of hope left in this Braves team tonight.
Inbound to Montero. Deep in the backcourt, trying to split, lost the ball, and a foul call on UNCP. That's their 9th 1-and-1 opportunity for Rafael Montero.
Very close to almost being a steal by Cam Hamilton, but foul just a little bit too early.
Montero 1 for 2 today. Again, this game not over yet, but it's getting more and more slim here as the seconds tick down. Whatever happens here, what a performance by the Jaguars. Coming on the road. Montero, their leading scorer this year, only has 5 points. Rattles it through. Miguel Arnold has stepped up with 14. Dean Williams, a huge performance, 24 points and 10 rebounds.
Braves did play solid tonight, but just
still a two-possession game as a miss from Montero. Braves need a quick three. Kirk got to pull the trigger. Long shot off. Rebound tapped by JB. Steps back for a triple. Hit it. And the clock goes down to 0.2 of a second. So it is over as time runs out on the inbound. Braves with a little comeback effort, but time runs out. Augusta comes away victorious with a huge Peach Belt victory for the Jaguars, 72-69. And how about an experienced Augusta team coming on the road and taking down the Braves for only their second loss this year at Lubbock Guarantee Bank Court.
The key player tonight for the Jags, Dean Williams, put everything out tonight. Three-point shots, blocks. He was really great offensively and defensively for the Jaguars.
Williams is 19th in Augusta school history with over 1,200 career points, a preseason All-Peach Belt selection, and having a massive game against the Braves. 9 for 11 from the field, 24 points, 10 rebounds, and a block shot for Williams, immediately vaulting himself into the discussion for Peach Belt Player of the Week. Elsewhere, Miguel Arnold, he made his first 4 threes, and he made 2 clutch free throws down the stretch. He had 14 points and a couple of rebounds. He deserves a ton of credit for the Jaguars as well. They really got things going from downtown in the second half, ultimately shot 44% from the game. Augusta with only 2 threes in the first, 6 in the second half. Some open looks, especially on offensive rebounds.
And UNCP, to start the game, they really weren't playing a whole lot of physical defense. It started to increase throughout the game, but it was just a little bit too late for the Braves to capitalize on that.
So Augusta is able to avoid disaster with sketchy, if you will, free throw shooting down the stretch. They shot 61% at the stripe, 6 for 11 in the second half. But both teams took care of the ball really well. Only 10 turnovers apiece for both these teams. Some high-level basketball here between 2 of the best teams in the region, I should say. But number 21 UNCP will come away with a loss. Augusta with an impressive win. They're now 7-3 away from home this year in road games, and they break a 4-game losing streak to UNCP with this victory. Augusta improves to 17-5 on the year overall, and up to 13-3 in the PBC. UNCP drops down to 17-5 and 12-4 now in conference play, and a huge blow for the Braves as they do not control their own destiny now in conference play. If they were to win out, they would have been Peach Belt regular season champs. Of course, you got the Peach Belt tournament, but a tough break for the Braves to drop this one here at home after UNCP only lost 3 conference games all of last season. For UNCP, a good game from Makia Pruitt, 18 points and 9 rebounds with a couple of block shots. James Murray Boyles had 14-4, and 16-4 for Murray Boyles. Cam Hamilton had 12 off the bench for the Braves. Tough break for UNCP in this one, but they will look forward and try and bounce back on the road. 2 games this weekend. They're playing at Young Harris and at North Georgia. A rare Saturday-Sunday tilt for UNCP women and men's basketball at 1:30 and 3:30 Sunday and Saturday in Georgia on the UNCP Sports Network. Again, Augusta victorious for Brandon Hodge, our color man tonight, and also Sam Jelinek, our director and producer for this broadcast. Braves fall 72-69. UNCP women did get a win 68-48. You're going to want to join us this weekend for a couple big games in Georgia on the UNCP Sports Network.